Yo, what's up, Aries? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of May 2016. For the majority of the month of May, the sun is going to be in the sign of Taurus. For you as an Aries, Taurus is your second house. That has to do with your money situation. So money is going to be a very main focus in your life for the majority of the month of May. On May 20th, the sun is going to shift into Gemini. Gemini is your third house. That has to do primarily with the communications in your life. So it has to do with writing, speaking, texts, emails, more exchange of information. So you're going to see a shift there where you're primarily focused throughout the month of May. You're going to be primarily focused on your money situation. And then after the sun shifts into Gemini on May 20th, then your focus is going to shift more to communication. You're going to be a lot busier when it comes to communication after May 20th. And this is actually a really good aspect. When the sun shifts into your third house of communication after May 20th, this is really going to give you the gift of gab. So after May 20th, if there's anything that you need to sell yourself on, Aries, after May 20th is definitely the time to do it. If you need to do a pitch or a presentation or whatever, even if you're on social media doing something like this, filming a video, and you want to gain attention, this is definitely after May 20th is the time that you're going to want to do that. But those are the primary themes for the month of May for you, Aries. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur for the month of May 2016 and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on May 1st, the sun in Taurus, your second house of money, is making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces. Pisces is your 12th house. The 12th house has to do with completions. The 12th house has to do with finalizations. The 12th house can have to do with things that are hidden or secret. So there's some kind of positive correlation on May 1st and following that event. Something about your money, it may be something that's coming to completion. Like, are you maybe going to get some money soon? Are you expecting some money soon? Or it could be from, like I said, maybe a secret thing. Maybe there's something secret that you know about your money, and it's only you're the only person that maybe knows about it, and it's benefiting you in some way. Also, another scenario could be that this could be an opportunity to better your money position through someone you kind of keep them secret. There might be a person that you're like, wow, this person, I could really see myself bettering my money situation through this person. It's kind of something that you keep to yourself. So watch out for that on May 1st and following that event. On May 6th, there's a new moon in Taurus. Taurus being, once again, your second house. Your second house has to do with your money situation. So here we go. Money is a huge theme for the month of May for you, Aries. So new opportunities regarding money. I mean, new moons, like I say it every time, new moons are like a trigger and they just set off all these new events. So it sounds like after May 6th, there's just going to be new opportunities that just keep coming up regarding new ways that you can make money and better your financial situation. And the way these new moons work is they correlate with full moons. So 6 months down the road, 6 months after this new moon is going to be the full moon in the same area, and then whatever happens in that 6 months from now regarding your money, that's going to be the culmination. That's going to be whatever it is that's going to come to fruition regarding your money that's been building all this time. On May 9th, Jupiter, the planet of grand expansion and fortune, is finally coming out of its retrograde. Everybody knows retrogrades is like when the planet is going backwards. It actually just looks like it's going backwards, but it's really not. But things happen to get stuck when things are in retrograde, and Jupiter has been transiting your 6th house of daily life, work, and health since January 7th. So that's a long time that Jupiter has just been held up doing its retrograde backwards thing. Kind of just hanging up your situation when it comes to your daily life, hanging up your situation when it comes to your work, hanging up your situation when it comes to your health. On May 9th, the planet of grand expansion and fortune will finally begin to move forward again. So you're going to feel just a big surge of momentum regarding your work, regarding your daily life, regarding your health. In all three of these areas, life isn't going to seem so stuck anymore after May 9th. So watch out for that. On May 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Taurus, your second house of money, and it's making a positive angle to Pluto, which is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is your 10th house. That's your house of career, your house of your professional life. So on May 12th and following that event, expect to have a great day regarding your career. There could be positive conversations regarding your career and money. Maybe you're going to be getting a promotion. Maybe you're going to be getting a raise. If not, it's just a great day for your career that could maybe lead to one of those things eventually. On May 21st, there's a full moon in Sagittarius. And full moons are like a wild card, and Sagittarius is your 9th house. The 9th house has to do with faraway travel. It has to do with people who are from far away, who may be like near you or you're interacting with them. It has to do with spirituality. So there's a few different things that this house encompasses, and the full moon is like a wild card. It could be, depending on how your situation is going, Aries, this full moon could be some kind of a shakeup in these areas of your life, or it could be some kind of development. So in this situation, there's tons of different possibilities. I mean, you have a full moon in Sagittarius, your 9th house of faraway places. I mean, maybe this is just going to trigger you to go somewhere pretty far away. If not, maybe you're interacting with people far away. I mean, right now, I'm not in Aries, but right now I'm communicating via, YouTube. So, I mean, there's so many people from so far away that are watching me. I mean, maybe you're going to be doing something similar. Maybe there's a video that you want to show, and it's reaching, around May 21st when the full moon hits. Maybe you're reaching to people who are far away, and they're all seeing like what you have to present. So, I mean, if you're not going far away somewhere, then maybe this is the possibility. Maybe you're just like interacting with people who are from far away. And like I said, it could also have to do with your spirituality too. So, I mean, you're kind of in a spiritual sort of couple of years right now, because right now Saturn is transiting this 9th house area, and it's going to be there until December 2017. So that's a long while for Saturn to be in this 9th house area, and I feel like this is bringing like a gradual. Saturn really gradually builds things so slow. So while it's gonna be here until December 2017, the whole time it's gonna be developing this spiritual thing about yourself. I mean, it doesn't even have to necessarily be organized religion. Like maybe for some Aries, yeah, maybe it is organized religion, but maybe for other Aries, it could be something like this, like astrology, for example. So this full moon on May 21st, there could be some sort of spiritual awakening. If you've been following astrology or following organized religion or whatever, you may have some kind of spiritual epiphany around May 21st, so watch out for that. On May 22nd, Mercury finally goes direct. So now Mercury's coming out of a retrograde, which is great, and it's in your 2nd house of money. So whatever's been stuck and hung up in your money situation, finally on May 22nd, I mean, Mercury's been going retrograde since April 28th. So from the 28th to the 22nd, if something may seem hung up regarding your money situation, or maybe something was under review, it's going to finally progress, and maybe there's going to be like a payout or something, or maybe there's just going to be an issue regarding money that finally can move forward after May 22nd. So you definitely keep your eye out for that one. On May 26th, Jupiter, the planet of grand expansion and fortune, is in Virgo. Once again, your 6th house of work, daily life, and health, and it's actually making a challenging aspect to Saturn, this area of spirituality, the area of faraway places, the area of people interacting with people who are from faraway places. So there's some kind of challenge between your work and I mean, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's, from a faraway place in your daily life or in your work situation, and maybe there's a challenge there. Or it could be something like your work is inhibiting you from being able to like go far away, like where you want to go. So you may recognize this on May 28th, Aries. You may want to think about that and how that applies to your life as an individual. On May 27th, Mars has been retrograding for a while now, and it's been retrograding in your 9th house of spirituality, faraway places, and it's going to retrograde so much at this point that it's going to be going back into your 8th house. So it goes backwards so much that now it's coming out of your 9th house of faraway places and spirituality, and it's going into your 8th house. And the 8th house is for you is Scorpio, and that has to do with your shared resources, that has to do with your shared financial ventures, that has to do with your sex life. So there's some unfinished business in these 3 areas of your life that I just talked about. That's why Mars is going backwards into that area. And there's work that still needs to be done. Maybe there's maybe if you used to be with somebody who your money's kind of used to be tied with, maybe there's some unfinished business there, and maybe this person used to be a sexual partner too. So whatever Mars is doing, it's going back there to finish whatever it needs to do, and then it once again. It will go forward eventually, but it's not going to go forward until June 29th. So, whatever is under review regarding these 8th house things that I talked about, your shared resources, your shared finances, and your sex life, it's probably not going to be worked out until June 29th when Mars begins to go forward again. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Aries. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and like, and make sure to share, and I'll see you guys next month. Take care. Bye-bye.